And welcome back. And we're moving into our final segment of the show for today. Summer is quickly approaching, and you know we're going to be focusing on some of the activities that you can get the kids involved in. Today, we're talking to representatives of the House of Shotokan Academy. And we have with us Tanya and Ray Kelly, both senseis at House of Shotokan. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right. I feel like we should do a little karate kick or something. No, not around you two black belters. Forget that. But good morning and thank you for being here.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Now, you're a husband and wife team and you've been working for quite some time being able to spread the discipline of karate in younger children for a while. How have things been going over the course of the years? Let's start with you, Tanya.
Okay, with me. Well, it's been great. It's been a good experience being an educator and having that opportunity to, be able to pass the type of knowledge and discipline to younger kids, not in the classroom, but more on the mat. It's a little different, but it's awesome. Can't complain. We've been doing this for like nothing over 10 plus years. And it's amazing how time have evolved, and the lives of people that we have come across and we have touched, especially youths that we thought when they were 3, they're 17, moving into adulthood, and it's like, wow. And, the feedback that we get from them is coming back and saying, thank you, Sensei, thanks to what I learned from you, I'm the person I am today. And that's a paycheck that nobody can ever give you.
That is true. I remember when you first started and I saw you with 3-year-olds and I said, what are you going to teach a 3-year-old whether in karate or anything? It is important for children to have exposure to activities like karate. It can help with discipline, but obviously it takes a lot of patience and planning on your part. How do you manage with the 3-year-olds right up to the 20, 30-year-olds? Or beyond that.
Well, the 3 years old, we do have a 3 and 4-year-old class at the moment. We call it the Little Tigers or Little Dragons program. And what we do in that particular setting is we incorporate the different aspect of karate, the kicking, the punching, and make it fun for them. So it's more of a fun learning and introductory, game-oriented, run here and run there, do your jumping jacks, do your push-ups, do maybe a punch through through a cone, do a little run around a cone, or do some hopscotch, what we call, and add your kick as you go from here, go from there. And the little ones, they have a whale of a time with it. They just love it.
So it's age-appropriate activities.
Age-appropriate activity.
And you tend to find out that the 3-year-old, they are right on the stage of observing everything. And that curriculum for them have been strategically set in the sense of developing the focus time span and coordination, which is something that they need for school. Because at that age, most of the kids at school don't have a longer time span. The teacher is teaching and about 15-20 minutes, that's all they give you. So with karate and that program itself, they're able to expand your time span and the focus level and bring the coordination. So that way, in school, it helped them to advance faster and focus more.
What have parents responded to you about being the greatest change they've seen in their children when they enroll in karate?
Well, for the 3-year-old and 4-year-old, what I have seen and the parents have shared back with us is that, one, the discipline. Little Johnny did not used to listen. Little Tete did not used to listen, and now she's very responsive. They were shy in the beginning, and now they are out of their shell. They're starting to talk to the other children. They're starting to have fun with the other children, engage with the other children. So we get that, that positive self-esteem within the child response back from the parents. And in the classroom setting, some of the teachers are sharing with us, that at one time the child never used to do their homework or pay much attention or complete their project. But now we're seeing them finishing their project, listening, and saying, teacher, teacher.
So they have become more engaged in the activities within school as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
And not just
tremendously.
that, but you see a lot of self-confidence, self-control,
Yeah.
Yes.
you know, and taking more responsibility, and at the same time more team-oriented.
Yeah.
I mean, I was at the school last month, and I had a parent come in, and you know, the child was out on the mat, and it wasn't her class. She was actually an hour earlier, and this child is actually helping the other child, you know, and telling the other child to do this and do that. And I'm like, but that's the child that would never do anything. You know, she was very shy, very seclusive, very you know, and the parents said, look at my child. And I said, yeah. I said, you never thought she would be a teacher. You know, so I said, she's a teacher in the making. You know, and she laughed because we could have never expected that reaction from that child, especially. So it's awesome.
So let's talk about your summer program. You have a specially designed summer program for what ages? Let's start there.
The ages that we
It's
have
from
this
3 years old to 12.
Okay.
And it's a fully put together summer camp. But it's not just dedicated just to karate.
Okay.
It's karate and academics. Because most of the times, you know, students leave school and they tend to go back home and focus on these video games, you know, and TV and relaxation. School is out. So we tend to think that it's not those so. We must still continue to work the mind. So we have put this program together to, you know, cater for the academic side and also the fun part, which is karate and activities.
So it's going to be an all-day program or half-day program?
It's going to be a half-day program.
Okay.
Because mom and dad love to have their little ones at home. And at the same time, it's lunch hour, or I say rice and beans time in Belize.
Yeah.
So we want the little ones to come in the morning hours, spend the morning with us.
Okay.
Learning math, arithmetic, learning languages, Japanese language, having fun in the karate, introductory to karate. And then we take them all week from Monday through Thursday, from 9 a.m. in the morning to about high noon, and then mom and dad comes to the karate studio or the academy, picks them up, and court them off to McDonald's. Oops, I'm sorry. Court them off to a home-cooked meal. Yes, ma'am.
And so, I mean, that's a pretty large age group. So will you be doing different activities? Obviously, if I have a 3-year-old, I want to make sure she's not in a dangerous situation with 12-year-olds romping around.
But see, that's the beauty about the program, is that each age group have its own teacher.
Okay.
So we have like the 3 and the 5s with their own teacher, because that's the stage that, you know, children are getting into pre-K, infant 1. So that's a preparation stage for them. And then we have, you know, 6 to 8. That's the middle, you know, infant 2, standard 1, and then you have the upper.
Okay.
So we have actually 3 teachers, which are qualified teachers, certified by ministry, that actually do these classes. So it's not just one teacher for everybody.
So it's reading, math,
Spanish,
English,
writing, yes.
and a
then we
little bit
have
of Japanese.
Japanese.
That comes in the karate with the counting?
That's correct.
I can't remember all of them now, but yeah.
Yes.
And it is, when does it start?
It actually starts on July the 3rd, which is the first Monday right after most of the schools will be closed. I understand that some schools might not be closed as yet, but they're at the brink of closing. So we're going to start that week and then carry out through August the 4th.
Okay, so it's 1 month. It's a 1 month.
5 weeks.
It's
5
5 weeks
weeks.
summer
Yeah.
camp.
Yes.
Do you have limited space available?
Yes,
We
we
do.
do. We
Yeah.
do.
So people
And
should sign up early.
yes, because we've been getting quite a few positive response that the community wants their children in a summer program.
Yeah.
We do not believe in quantity. We want to look at quality, as House of Shotokan is known for. So subsequently, we have a smaller size group, i.e. teacher to student relationship proportion.
And what's the cost of the camp?
The cost of the camp is the registration to get a space there is $75.
Okay.
$425 is a cost of the 5-week program in itself. And again, those little ones or the children are with us from in the morning, 9 o'clock till 12 o'clock. For the working parents, because a phone call came in yesterday and says, well, you know, I have to be at work a little early, i.e. 8 o'clock. Is there any preparation that could make that we can drop our children off early? I said, sure. The school will be open prior to 8 o'clock, so the working parents can drop their little one off, head off to work, and by midday when they get their lunch break, come back to the studio, pick their little ones up, and then take them to grandma or take them to the designated.
And the class itself, you know, includes all materials included. It also covers all the activities. You know, like we do horseback riding, we do swimming.
Yeah, you go out on trips as well.
Yes, on every Friday we go to a different part, and then we take them to the zoo. So everything is included in it.
Okay. All right, so limited space available. It starts on July 3rd from 3 to 12 years old. How do people register? Do they just stop by the House of Shotokan?
They can stop by the House of Shotokan, or they can call our number, which is 621-9271. I say again, 621-9271. Or when you drive by, we do have a banner that's right there at the school, and it does have the telephone number there, so they can get the number there and then make the call back to us.
All right. Well, thank you for stopping in and telling us all the details about it.
Thank you.
And of course, we know parents are looking for activities to do with the kids. So if you want to get them involved in the House of Shotokan summer camp, this is the time to sign them up to do so. Thank you for being here.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
We're going to go ahead and take that final break now. And when we come back, we'll have our wrap up. So stay tuned.